Hey guys, welcome back to Market Monday. The new banking rules proved to increase demand on these metals, so let's talk about where they ended up this week. Gold closed at $4,595.40. That's up $94.50 from a week ago, with a weekly high of $4,650, which is a new contract high for gold as well. $4,900 is still the upside target right now, and $6,200 would be the potential next target if we get above that $4,900 area. Silver closed at $88.53. That's up $9.19 from a week ago. And it actually closed a little ways off its high, about $5 off its high. It had a high on the week of $93.70. We're still well on our way to that original $96 target, and potentially into the triple digits for this silver. Now, silver isn't just moving because of this new banking rule that pushed gold, silver, copper, and all these things, but there's still pent-up demand for these metals. And not only that, but people are starting to get out of the bond market and out of other investments and go to safer places like metals. So all these people that are getting out of bonds and some of these other investments are looking for a place to put money and putting it into the metals market. So there's several factors that are continuing to push this market higher, not just one thing or the other. The gold and silver ratio this week closed at 50.97. That narrowed 5.43 points from a week ago. So we're still narrowing down. We're about 20 points from that 30 area, but we are getting very narrow. Even though gold and silver have both been continuing to make new contract highs, silver is still continuing to outperform gold. Copper this week closed at $5.83. That's actually 7 cents lower from a week ago. We did make some new contract highs at $6.15 and then closed back lower on the week. Lead this week, after almost making new contract highs last week, actually closed $11.02 lower. It closed at $2,017.40. And so we'll see what lead does this next week. If metals continue to go higher, I think lead is going to start to break out. So we'll keep an eye on that. Crude oil closed at $59.34. That's up 22 cents from a week ago, so not a big move there. We did hit $62. We were talking about that 61, 62 area being the top of the channel for this trade range right now, and it did hit that, and then it moved back lower. If we close back above that $62 area, $64.28 would be the next target for crude oil, and I wouldn't see it going too much more above that unless we get some other market news going on right now. The bonds closed at $115.14 or 4.83% yield. Still a lot of sideways trading in this bond market, with banks unwinding treasuries, the government's buying treasuries, and people are also kind of getting out of bonds. The bonds have been very quiet right now, so that's still continuing to be a very steady market. Bitcoin actually had a good week. It traded at $95,665. That's up $5,475 from a week ago. We haven't seen a move like that on Bitcoin in weeks now. It's just been sideways, quiet, and now we're starting to get a move. I think there's also some money going into cryptocurrency right now, not just the metals, but we're also seeing movement in the crypto, and it looks like there's still some upside potential for this Bitcoin. Of course, long term, there's still a lot of upside potential, but I think we can continue moving higher this week. Ammo was steady again, not a lot of movement there. 9 mil at 27 cents and 5.56 at 48 cents. We'll see where this week takes us. Kind of excited to see what happens with silver and if we can get into the triple digits. Keep following us, watch for our stories. I'll be posting notes if we make some new highs throughout the week. We'll see you next time.